Kevin, Nick, Joe, Demi Lovato, as they talk about a special scene in the movie. And when you see the movie tomorrow, you will know all about the water balloon fight.
There were 6 different days of shooting where I also had to get drenched.
Kevin's gotten wet so many times in this movie.
Got drenched. So I think the writer, when he went through his story, was like, and then Nick gets wet again. And it happens again.
Get it out for Nick for sure. But I think the one day that got me though was when I had to show when we did. It was 4 a.m. and it was so cold, and they were like, Kevin, you have to be completely drenched in water as if you just fell in the water, but you're just walking into the scene now. So I'm soaking wet at 4 a.m. It's freezing. You could see the steam coming off my head. It was
pretty amazing. But back to the water balloons. There's a water balloon fight in the movie that you will see. Mitchie's getting a little
stressed out
about just getting it all prepared. And so to lighten the mood, Joe's character Shane starts the water balloon fight. And it was a lot of fun to shoot. I really like to throw things, whether it's a ball, water balloons, whatever. And so one of the wardrobe assistants was taking a picture for continuity purposes, just to make sure that if we had to reshoot it, it would all be right. And a water balloon comes flying out of the frame, and it, like, you can see the water balloon in the picture. It's coming, and it hits her right in the forehead.
It was.
Oh,
and
I didn't know this.
From the other side of the room, it was just like.
And she gave me the picture the next day because she was drenched, and I was like, I'm really sorry.
But you really weren't, were you?
I had to shoot the scene by myself, so like I didn't get to shoot it with everybody and see like all the madness. I shot it actually like later on that day when it was getting colder, like, towards the night, and I was the only one, so all of the focus was on me. And they not only had water balloons, but they had water guns.
Oh,
and
nice.
before they did it, I was like, okay, please, nobody hit the face. Like, that would hurt. Just don't hit the face. You can hit me anywhere else. I don't care. I get off set, and I've got, like, I started, like, there was a red circle on my face.
Dude, I had a bruise on my forehead from a water balloon.
It hurt so bad.
People were like, it's just a water balloon. I'm like, when you get, like, 800 thrown at you, man, it's unbelievable. But you know what? That was really cool because what we were really doing is we saw the director behind the camera and everything, and we were like, well, if you're going to do this to us, we're going to get you back. So all I was doing was throwing them at him.
We can't.
Of the movie, we were all in the mess hall. So if you see in the video for Can't Back Down, that mess hall that they were in, the lunchroom, so to speak, that's where we were all hanging out. And Demi and Joe actually talk about their most memorable scene to film. Listen to why it was memorable, though.
Me and Demi had to do a scene where we're singing a song. It was in the freezing cold at night.
Amazing,
it was like 3, 4 in the morning. But we started, like, the director, Paul, he asked us to actually, like, sing our words, breathing air in. So we wouldn't breathe out, so you wouldn't see the smoke, so it would look like it's in the middle of the wall.
But I think it's probably my favorite scene in the movie. I was watching it. It looks amazing.
I'm so excited. I haven't seen it either.
No. Well, I saw it, like, in...
There were times where I wanted to cry. I was so cold, literally. Like, I was sitting there like, I can't do this anymore. But then I was thinking to myself, like, gosh, this is going to look so great if you just push through it. And that in itself is, like, motivation, and it just makes me feel more confident whenever I know that I might have to work on another cold set.
The funniest part for me is thinking back to, like, when we were on the road this summer, and I was like, man, I might go pick up a jacket to wear, while I'm up there. It might get a little cold during the tail end. Little did I know that it was going to become Antarctica up here at a certain point.
But no, here's the thing. Now it's warm outside.
Yeah, of course. But
now it's warm outside.
But it's all a state of mind. We had a great time, and it didn't matter if it was cold. It was a lot of fun.
And we're going to close it up with messages to the fans. What do the Jonas Brothers and Demi Lovato want you to take away from Camp Rock 2? We'll find out next on radio. I have to sort of warn you a little bit. Kevin, Nick, Joe, and Demi, well, actually, minus Joe. Kevin, Nick, Demi, they tell you what they want you, the fans, to take away when you watch the movie. But there's a little in-game commentary here by me, and you'll know it when you hear it. So let's listen to Kevin, Nick's, and Demi's answer before we get to Joe's.
I think that I really feel that the fans will take away a sense of a family, actually, about this movie, where you come together and you make something great happen. No matter how hard the struggle is, no matter what you get through, no matter what it takes, you're gonna have those people around you that are important, and I think that's incredible.
Nicholas?
I think that the main message in the last one was about being yourself, and I think that spoke to a lot of our fans, and we saw that after they watched it. But I think this one, like Kevin said, speaks about family, unity, a group of people coming together to do something great. If that means making music and just doing it because you love it, and not because there's a reward at the end of the day, but just about doing what you love and knowing that it's because you love doing it. And that's what's important.
Demi?
Yeah, what you said. No, they literally said it best. I think also, like, the storyline between Mitchie and Shane is also nice because it shows that, like, how you can become friends or whatever, or, like, be there for each other, and, like, that's what I think the movie's also about, friendship.
Joseph?
I think, you know, I think it's important to...
Now, just to let you know, at this point in the interview when we're talking in the mess hall, Joe absolutely spoils the movie for me, so we'll edit all that out. So you'll hear us make fun of Joe, and you'll hear Nick hit his head with a microphone. Here we go.
Do I need to edit that out?
Yeah. Definitely. How about that?
Oh yeah, and at the end of the movie, we totally out.
Okay, I'll say my real answer.
Okay, go.
I hope that fans take away from this movie is that, you know, it's all about being friends with, I don't know. I just want to say, I already got, here we go.
I think Nick and Demi already said it best. Maybe we should,
I think,
we should just end it right here.
Nick and Demi, really what Nick and Demi said. I agree with them. Thank you.
I thoroughly enjoyed this conversation.
Me too.
We missed you.
I concur.
Hope your arm feels better.
Me too.
Dude, you're
Probably
the man.
in June,
Next
probably will
time,
feel better,
and next
yes.
time, you're saving. You know, when you have to scale a building to save someone's life.
Yes.
You know, when they're hanging from the rafters.
Don't do it.
When you no.
What
just
are you
make sure
talking
because that's how he broke his arm. Come on, you know, with a damsel in distress. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So make sure. You know.
No, that's not. He was.
He was obviously fighting with Chuck Norris.
He was obviously on the set of Camp Rock.
He was
2.
obviously just bouncing. Okay.
Obviously, he bounced a little too hard, and he did the chicken wing, and it broke.
I did the
so.
one-arm chicken wing.
Good night, Ernie D.
And yes, I broke my arm during that interview. Well, not during the interview, but before it. But Candace, she's next. Hope you enjoyed the On the Set special from the set of Camp Rock 2, the final jam. Enjoy the movie tomorrow. Candace is next on Radio Disney.